Hi there, listeners, and welcome to the Captain's Horror Meltdown. My name is Cammy, and I will be your captain on the ship, and I am joined on this side mission.
Oh yeah.
It's a little side mission here, as always, by John, who... Did I give you a job in side missions? I can't remember.
I think maybe sometimes. I don't care. I don't
Man,
care.
do you know what? You don't have a job in this. This is a pure entertainment mission.
An entertainment mission. So it's all about hand jobs. Perfect.
Yeah, totally. I say hand jobs. We got off the boat as always on side missions, and we got into a miniature.
Ooh.
Handmade by us on deck, out of scraps of wood, like wooden pallets, things like that.
This sounds unlikely.
A miniature Viking longboat.
Wow, did we? That is that's kind of advanced.
It's pretty advanced. It was pretty cool.
Did it stay afloat?
Yeah, totally. Got us to the cinema and back.
It did, didn't it? Wow,
it did.
Maybe we should pat ourselves in the back for that.
We should. It's fucking impressive work.
As I sailed upon the waters of Leith on your handmade Viking boat.
Exactly.
Totally.
It was quite impressive. What's
the story? What's the story, Captain? What were you here?
The story is we're here for a very, very quick side mission, I guess, as they always are. Quick and spoiler free. We're going to remain spoiler free.
We're going to have to.
Yeah, it's too new. This is too new. So we have both just been to see Midsommar. Midsommar? Is that how we're going to pronounce it? Midsommar?
Yeah, why not?
Midsommar. 2019, just brand spanking new. It actually, I think it's in previews at the minute.
Yep. So it's not been technically released.
So it comes out on Friday.
Yeah. So
so it comes out on Friday, general release. Both of us have been to see, well, what was actually the first available screening I could get to in Glasgow, and it was little bit of a hint of what I'm going to say here. It was fucking incredible. So anyway, before we get on, I'm just going to give you a little bit before we start our yabbering. I'm going to give you a little synopsis, which I'm just going to cull from Letterboxd.
Okay.
Midsommar, 2019, directed by Ari Aster. We'll get to that later. And the synopsis is: a young couple travels to Sweden to visit their friend's rural hometown and attend its Midsummer Festival. What begins as an idyllic retreat quickly descends into an increasingly violent and bizarre competition at the hands of a pagan cult.
Fairly succinct and on point, I would say, really.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with any of that. That at all.
And it's very hard to actually say much more about it without giving things away. So this will be an interesting little podcast.
It will be an interesting little podcast. I think we can talk about a few bits and bobs though. Before we get into the actual film chat.
Yep.
Previously we've both talked about how cheap the particular cinemas that we go to are. That was the same again this time. Yep. I paid for an upgraded seat and it was £6.49. What a bargain.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it again.
I think
if you want to sponsor us,
totally. I'm a huge advocate of you. I mean, certainly they've cut their prices across the country, which is great. And then the cinema I went to, which is at the Ocean Terminal kind of shopping centre or whatever, they don't even have upgraded seats because all of them are luxury seats. It's just across the board. You don't pay any extra. It's just like bang, that's your seat.
Absolutely nuts.
And they must have cut their capacity in half, I would imagine, because they are big fucking seats with loads, like endless legroom. Even the tallest man in the world would not have a problem with this screen.
Nice.
It's you know, like if you need to go for a pee, it's a sort of like awkwardly bum shuffle past people and stuff. None of that. You can actually just stand up from your seat, turn left and walk freely to the toilet without annoying anyone.
Well, I would
even
say
if their recliner isn't full recline.
Oh no! Well, see, even the fancy seats in the one I go to in Glasgow don't recline, but they are leather and they're very wide and have got a lot of leg room. And yeah, I mean, definitely got a lot of leg room, because on both sides of me tonight, I had people that got up. The guy to my left got up and walked past me 6 times during the opening. 6 times. There's no way he could have been going to the toilet. There's no phone signal in that cinema at all, so I wonder if he was going to check his phone or something. But 6 times, and the guy on my right, 4 times before the film started.
Before it started.
No idea what was going on. Anyway,
Jesus. This is actually my second trip to the cinema today.
Holy shit! What did you see the first time around?
Adventureland.
Any good?
Well, I'll tell you what. It was a big thing for me, because we've taken my youngest Cormac to the cinema a few times. Like me, Rachel, Alexander, Cormac have all gone, and probably within half an hour, Rachel's had to take Cormac out because he's just being a pain in the balls.
He's just bored.
I was just like, you know what? It's school holidays have started. I've got to find something to do here. Let's be brave and take on the cinema. And they were both absolutely perfect all the way through. I was like, I think we've broken a bit of a wall here. This could. So I was ecstatic. But weirdly enough, it was also in the same screen that I saw Midsommar tonight.
Holy shit!
So it was deja vu gone mad. But anyway,
you would not want any children to see Midsommar.
Oh, ever at all? No.
Well, what I was going to ask was.
Mm-hmm.
What I was going to ask was, so I previously discussed the hot dogs that are available in these cinemas and things.
Yes, yeah.
Before, as I sat down, you sent a photo of a picture of a pick and mix.
Yes.
Did you get the pick and mix in the cinema?
Yes, I did.
How was the pick and mix?
I love the pick and mix in the cinema.
Yeah. Was it expensive?
I like. No, I mean, I guess probably. But, like for Hamish and I, we went hand in hand with Hamish. Both our pick and mixes were under £6, like combined. Nice. So that's not too bad.
So anyway, on with the film, Midsommar. I clocked a trailer for this quite a long time ago. I think probably one of the guys in our horror-based chat group put me onto it, or someone did anyway. I don't quite know how I stumbled across it, and I instantly thought, oh, hold on, I like the look of this.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of A, trippy cinema,
yeah,
B, The Wicker Man,
yeah,
and C, Ari Aster's first film, Hereditary. I really liked it.
Yeah, I think it was
a bit of a Marmite film, I think, for people.
Yeah, I think trailer-wise, I think Hamish had posted it in one of our other groups on. It was just a teaser trailer, but it was like a minute long. It was like, oh, that ticks a lot of my boxes.
Oh, totally.
Because I'm a huge fan of weird cults and secret society films. Love them all. Kill List. Oh, what a film that is. Obviously far removed from what this is, but stuff like that, I'm just like, yes, fucking amazing. Just like creeping dread, weirdness. Fucking love it. All the way through to like crappy like teenage stuff, like The Skulls. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have seen The Skulls, yeah.
Yeah, I love that as well.
That's the sort of university secret society one.
Yeah, totally. So from that all the way through to what we've seen tonight, I'm just like, yes, bring that all on to me. So yeah, I'm a big fan. Although, I mean, what did you make of his first film though, Hereditary? Obviously, it was a big old hit. I
really liked it.
Yeah,
I really liked it, and I think that we're going to do no spoilers for Midsommar, but in fact, I won't do any spoilers for Hereditary. But I think that a lot of people who liked the film did not like the ending. I actually really fucking enjoyed the ending, which was utterly wigged out.
It was. For me, I'm going to be honest, I was in a slightly belligerent mood when I watched it.
Right.
It's never the best way to go into a film, but and me seeing all that stuff about how like secret societies and cults and stuff, for some reason I didn't enjoy the ending of that film.
Oh, right, really?
Yeah, which almost disappointed me whilst I was watching. It was like, why am I not enjoying this? I think I was just in a weird mood or something. I have to go back and revisit it.
Man, I'll tell you what I'd recommend. I watched it in bed one night, in the fucking pitch black on my own, and it gave me a fair few frights. I liked it. It was good. And where the fuck did this guy come from? I mean,
I know nothing about him.
Opening film. This is your second film.
Oh wow!
Fucking hell, man! Holy shit! It is. I think this film is incredible. I'm really, really fucking. I'm going to go and see it again in the cinema, I think.
Yeah, it's the only. You know what? What a place to see it. I mean, don't. If you're interested, do not fuck around. Go and see this in the cinema. I don't say that very often, but I really, really fucking mean it. You have to.
Hey folks, if everything's going to sound a little bit weird for a second, I got so excited that I appear to have pulled the cable out of the back of my microphone, which automatically stopped Audacity recording. So then John and I kept recording in an animated fashion for about 10 minutes. So yeah, we covered lots of ground. So thanks for listening, guys, and we'll catch you next time.
And it won't be the last time Cammy pulls something excited.
No, exactly. No. So we don't really know exactly where we were, but we were both getting very animated about this. So yeah, I was just saying, what a fucking fantastic film this is, and I can't wait to see it in the cinema again. It definitely, I think we both agreed it has to be seen in the cinema. If you think you're even remotely interested in seeing this film, you should get yourself out to a cinema to see it and experience it. It's actually, I'll tell you the other thing, John.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about this. We talked about some lovely shots and stuff.
Yeah.
But and we talked about the music as well. The music's fantastic, but the surround sound in a couple of bits was really fucking lovely. Really lovely.
It was subtly used, and when it came in, it was like, oh yeah, they've nailed that.
It was absolutely fantastic.
You know, that stuff is super difficult to nail. I mean,
and to make it sound good,
and to make it sound effective, is, you know, it's very easy to sort of like have cars spilling around and shit flying all over the place, but really effective little what's that coming? Whoa, something's happening there. But it only happened really now and again, really now and again. But I think one of the things we were talking about that I don't think is in the recording is the kind of directors this reminds us of, or the sort of films it reminds us of back in the days.
Jodorowsky definitely.
Massively.
This is like watching a young Jodorowsky making, I think I was saying, it's got that sort of American teen horror movie vibe to it as well.
Yep.
But in a fucking art house, trippy, Jodorowsky weird setting. It's totally
absolutely wild. I mean, because I was, for me, he's my benchmark of weird. And
totally.
And I can only presume the director of this film is a fan. I can only imagine. He must be a fan.
Absolutely has to be. And I mean, he's
what's his name again? This is really terrible.
Ari Aster.
Ari Aster, that's it. Are you aware of anything? Did he do anything else before What's Its Bus?
I do not think so.
I've not actually looked into him. I'm going to be honest.
Let's do it. Let's press a button. Let's see what the crack is.
I reckon he's done any short films, because I bet I'd like to see those.
He looks quite normal, which is weird.
They all do.
Yeah. Yep. No, I think it's all shorts that he's done before.
That's what I was thinking. So I'd be quite interested to check some of those bad boys out. Hopefully,
I can't wait to see what he does after this.
Wow. I mean, I think one of the key things with this is going to be, if it makes the same cash, or roughly the same cash as Hereditary, then it already looks like he's been given free rein to do whatever the fuck he likes.
Yeah, totally. But he's obviously working with some smart cookies as well, because it looks absolutely fantastic. It's shot beautifully.
It is. Really, I think one of the things we're talking about before, I think before we kind of got a cough there, is like, for me, I mean, the shot that first got me thinking, I'm in for something special, was that kind of overhead drone shot of them walking through the forest. And it was beautifully done. The score was like, I'm about to have to start cradling my balls. The whole thing was just like, I mean, it got me insanely excited for the rest of the film. Was like, this is going to be a real ride, man.
Oh no, and it It does rattle along like bizarrely when, like I was saying before, that when it feels like there's not much happening, but it's still completely plugging away. You know?
It's bonkers. I must admit, I had to go to the toilet at one point, and I kind of knew when the film was going to finish, looking at the cinema schedule and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I went to the toilet. I was like, looked at my watch. How long have we been here? It's like, an hour and a half. What the fuck? I thought we'd been in there for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be. I mean, I think, I don't know if it's we might be repeating ourselves, but as you said, Cammy, you know, a 2.5 hour film is to be feared a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, totally. My ideal length is 90 minutes these days.
Absolutely.
And actually, if I see a film is in the 80-minute range, I'm very excited.
I'll just put it on whatever it is. Yeah, totally. But do not be scared of this running time, people. No, because there is not a fucking, not even a minute, a second wasted in this. Not a second. No.
Yeah, very, very exciting indeed. Very exciting indeed. And I will say, there is some graphic violence, and there is some graphic nudity as well.
Yeah, the nudity was all hilarious.
Yes. I think that was probably the section we were talking about that got cut off as well. Like, we were just talking about how funny the film is as well. It's a very, very dark comedy.
There is a very dark streak running through this film, but it is a funny dark streak. And then the darkness over the dark is more dark than the dark that's dark.
Well, the fact that it's so dark is funny because the whole film is set in the Swedish summer, so it's light, specifically light the whole time.
It's incredible. There's not 1 second of darkness, visually in the whole thing. Yeah. It's the whole thing is set in broad daylight, which makes it so odd. And very much, I suppose guess like the sort of really famous sequences of the Wicker Man are all kind of in broad daylight.
Yeah, totally.
And that's what kind of. I mean, he's got to have taken a lot of stuff from that. Surely
he must. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some reading up on these. But he's definitely been influenced by the Wicker Man, without a doubt. Without an absolute doubt. And I think it was probably cut off as well, as we were saying, Mandy. It's got a bit of a Mandy vibe to it as well.
It does, but the trippiness in a very different way.
Yeah, the trippiness is just great. I really like to see people. I mean, I think he has, either him or someone very heavily involved in the creative process has definitely tripped on mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I mean, and you see that portrayed so badly many times.
So many films, I know.
But this is just like pinpoint, absolutely pinpoint. It's like I felt like I was tripping, and I've not touched a mushroom since since last time I was in your flat in Glasgow, I think.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, that was quite a bit of cosmic exploration. Yeah.
lot of maths going on in that night. A lot of maths. Yes, totally. Weird, very fucking weird. But yeah, all right. What's your thoughts on the performances?
I think performances are generally pretty fantastic. I think she is fantastic. The main lass from it, who's called Florence Pugh, I think she's great. And like you were saying, especially towards the sort of the last third of the film, I think she's fantastic. Jack Rayner, the sort of male lead, not so fussed on really. Particularly, he was a bit dry.
For me, I didn't really engage with him at all, I have to be honest, which was maybe the point. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, Will Poulter, I do like Will Poulter. He often plays quite annoying characters, which annoys me somewhat sometimes. And he is playing an annoying character in this, but quite well, I'm not going to go into it, we can talk about it later, but the last time that we see him, it's quite wigged out.
Oh God, it is. I wonder how many people will actually recognise what was going on.
Oh, no idea.
That would be interesting.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to speaking to some of the guys once they've been to see it as well.
Yeah,
brilliant. Totally. William Jackson Harper, I really like him in The Good Place. Big fan of The Good Place, so it's good to see him making it out into other films as well. And their Swedish pal, who takes them all there. I thought he was really good as well.
He was excellent. He was one of my favourites because he obviously knew the crack.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just not for 1 second would you distrust him.
No, not at all.
And that was the absolute. He fucking played that to an absolute T. I fucking loved him in this.
Yeah, totally. No. I thought the performances were all great. I think all the people from Natural Cult, all the Swedish actors were brilliant as well. It just all really worked. Everyone looked the part. Everyone, the whole film looked the part. The costume design was amazing. The actual set design, because it's kind of like The Thing in a way, in that it's set in one place.
Yeah.
Generally there's a little bit at the start where it's not, but you've just got this really great little sort of playground that is all within this sort of little mini community sort of thing, which just looks absolutely
it's
fantastic.
Quite hard to actually describe how that looks in a way, because it's so perfectly done that it sort of defies explanation. It's just like when you're in there, you're in this arena of what is going on. And it's beautiful. I love the fact that no one tried to run away.
Yes.
Which would be the obvious kind of result. And it's like, I just like that, because there'd be no point anyway. I like the fact that there's no point in running away because there's nowhere to go.
No. Yeah, exactly. And I would say, well, without any spoilers at all, that there is some fairly shocking violence in it.
Yeah, I would say
and some first very graphic moments as well.
The first
I actually gasped out loud a couple of times.
Oh yeah, the first deaths I was like, "Ooh, you bastard!" And I'll tell you what though, without giving anything away, I think the first death is like oofed, but the second death is like, oh
my god,
and they happen in very quick succession.
Yes,
but oh my god, the legs. Honestly, this is such a movie to. This is going to be talked about for hopefully for years to come. I think it's an absolute belter.
And it's definitely, as everyone knows, I've been off the buying of DVDs and stuff. Or Blu-rays. Not that I'd ever buy a DVD. Good God, but I will definitely be picking this up.
Yeah,
on Blu.
I think absolutely same as me. I think I'm not going to go and see it in the cinema again. I'm going to wait till it comes out.
Wait till the Blu.
Yeah, so I can sit down without anyone else around me and then just
masturbate.
Well, what you don't know is I screen record all of these and I masturbate to your face.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
is that what you're up to?
Well, it's a cheap way to get off. And
like Harry Coupon. Yeah.
I've actually got an amazing picture I have to share with you that I found from one of our last podcasts of you eating, I think, maybe a black pudding supper. I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, nice. Classy. Keep it classy. Captain keeps it classy.
Yeah,
nice.
It's like a muckle Jake.
That's right. I did. I was, yeah. God. I remember that. Well, I think that the listeners will know how we feel about this.
Yeah, I think we're going to give you, as I say, we're going to give you information because it's just far too new.
Get out there. I would say get out there and support this. If you're a horror fan, get out there, support this. We need more films like this in the cinema. We need more people taking risks on films like this. We need more directors being able to make films like this. And the only way to really guarantee that is to get out there and spend some money, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, what I will say, I don't think this will apply to anybody listening to this. But if you're a person that likes to see a general horror film, if you're into your general, I'll go and see this shock tactic horror film with some jumps and scares, you probably won't like this.
No.
But if you are a real fan of horror films, and if you like to think beyond what's going on the screen, if you're sitting there thinking about what's going to happen next and being terrified and just like thinking, this is weirding me out, this is your fucking film. This is your film.
Oh, totally. If you're into trippy films, this is your film. Yeah, definitely. It's an absolute belter. I'm going
to put my hands up and say it's the best side mission we've done yet.
It's definitely the best side mission we've done yet. It's possibly my favourite film of the year so far.
I would probably, I'd probably second that.
We're more than halfway through the year as well, so
yeah, and
you never know.
And bear in mind, I saw Wonderland this morning, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I saw Wonderland. You said Adventureland earlier.
Is it? Did I? Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Me and Esme went to see that.
I could be honest, man. Those fucking kids films, right? And you've got like it's like this, but there's this undercurrent of terminal illness.
I know. What's going on? I think
what happened to kids' films?
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the effect of the famous opening of Up, which is so sad that it's fucking brutal. I think they're all trying to get that heartstring, but Jesus Christ, man, that film is dark. That Wonderland film is dark as fuck.
It is dark, man. It is dark.
Totally. Man.
I mean, I think the first film I went to see with Alexander was Inside Out.
Oh yeah, that's dark as fucking real. Pure Bing Bong, man. Pure
Bing Bong. What a fucking nightmare that is.
God, pure Bing Bong.
And it's like, oh, God. I was like, this just seems wrong. I didn't realise films were like this for kids anymore.
I know.
But of course, and then Wonderland is kind of the same kind of vibe. And I'll put my hands up. I was teary-eyed a lot of times in that film.
Yeah, totally. Of course you were.
Whereas the kids made, they were like,
they didn't give a fuck. They were just like, oh yeah.
Oh, mum's got possibly terminal cancer, I guess, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever. Totally. Fuck it.
Yeah, she's gone away. Mum's gone away. She's probably not coming back. Dad's in a bit of a bad state.
Can we get back? Can we get back to the monkeys? Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, great.
Yeah, I love the monkeys. Right. Well, we're now well after midnight. I'm up early doors in the morning.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually not.
lucky for you.
Because Rachel's mum's here tomorrow, so she gets up with the kids.
Hey.
I'm going to stay up till probably 3 in the morning listening to Bent Knee albums. Lovely.
Nice. Happy days. Whoop, whoop. Well, thanks for listening, and we'll be back with another full episode very, very soon.
What is that episode?
Next episode.
So difficult now, isn't it? Really difficult. I can't figure it out.
Oh, is it Fright Night?
No, I think
Stage
Fright.
Stage Fright. Yeah, Stage Fright next. Then Friday Night. Then I bought a vampire motorcycle.
Or if any other side missions happen, none of that.
Or
who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next time.
Yep. When Cammy says thanks for listening, I say thanks for persevering. You're a good chap.
Yes. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.